I'm speaking with Nofar and Dorin. They're with Glilot Capital, which is a VC firm that is based here in Tel Aviv. And if you don't already know this, Tel Aviv, Israel in general, but really Tel Aviv is just a bevy of innovative startup cybersecurity firms. Now, when I talk to CISOs and they're looking for new solutions, they all say, well, I go and talk to other CISOs. The problem is, when they go and talk to other CISOs, they're really just recycling the same information back and forth to each other. Someone needs to kind of break out, which, by the way, Alan Alford had mentioned on the show before, and go discover new solutions. Well, one of the best ways to do that is to speak with a VC firm, and a great avenue to do that is through Glilot Capital. So, I want to know, Nofar, how do CISOs approach you, and what's the first engagement? What's on top of mind with them?
Oh, David, you're on point. They are looking for new solutions all the time, but on the other hand, they need to protect their organization. They don't really have the time to evaluate solutions all day long, whereas VCs, that's our job. That's all we do. We evaluate solutions all the time. So we share what we know and what we see in the market with the CISOs, and if we understand what they're looking for specifically, we could actually really help. And on top...
Actually, let me pause on that. A lot of times they don't know what they're looking for, and that's kind of one of the great things about the innovative community out here is that they are kind of clueless sometimes, or they just haven't had that moment of innovation of, hey, I need to be worrying about this element of discovery or this element of defense.
Yeah, that is so true. So a lot of the CISOs that we talk to, they know what they know, but they don't know what they don't know. And the fact that we see a lot of innovation really helps them understand what's gonna happen in the cybersecurity arena in 18 months from now, so definitely.
So how do you sort of help them sort of get access and understand what else is going on in the community?
What Glilot Capital, what we have actually created is this community of CISOs, and what we call it is the Cybersecurity Innovators. And really what it is a bridge that connects the CISOs of the Fortune 1000 companies and unicorns to the entire Israeli security startup ecosystem. And so Glilot Capital, you mentioned it's a leading VC in Israel. We're actually one of the first to invest in cyber, if not the first to invest in cyber. So we've evaluated tons and tons of companies, and we've turned this data into actually an interactive platform that we're now sharing with these Cybersecurity Innovators members. In this database, they get visibility into the entire security ecosystem of Israel. They're able to provide feedback on different startups within the database, and also get feedback from their peers about how it's like to work with a vendor.
If you're a CISO and you are not aware of what's going on in Tel Aviv, you are probably got some holes in your security program, and probably known unknown holes, yes? So what would be your sort of final advice to the CISOs who haven't either embraced the community or just unaware of it?
I would suggest to visit Israel during Cybertech, which is happening now, or Cyber Week during June. That's a great opportunity for you to meet with cybersecurity startups and VCs. And again, just like mentioning before, if you really want to know the Israeli ecosystem, but also you lack of time, like most CISOs do, the best way to do that is to talk to cybersecurity-focused VCs who work with all of these startups. Just like Dorin mentioned, in our database, we have almost 300 cybersecurity startups. By the way, some of them are in stealth mode, so you won't see them in Gartner and other database, right? And that's a way for you online, without additional travel, just take a look at what's in there in Israel and understand what you should be experiencing or adopting in the next 18 months.
And I want to add just a quick thing about what makes this community so unique. It's the fact that these CISOs, they're not only passionate about security, but they're also very passionate about innovation. And that's a big factor in Israel especially. So.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Nofar and Dorin. And if you want to learn more about Glilot Capital, what's the web address?
www.glilotcapital.com.
And they can get in touch with you, Dorin, right?
And Nofar, yes.
And Nofar. All right. Thank you.